Hello, everyone. This is What You Toku-ing About, a podcast that's very popular with the girls. And we're just three guys who got left at the base when everybody else is having a rapturous adventure. Aw, man. I'm Russ. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Hunter and Stix. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
Yes, of course. I have to stay behind with our beautiful captain. Horrible.
The most
Calm
beautiful
down. Yeah. Listen, we're just checking. I mean, I guess it's like a modern office job where maybe Yazumi is just like looking at Twitter or something the entire time. Oh, excuse me.
Second
X
CRT monitor.
Ultraman's having a lot harder time getting the info he needs because Yasumi's just using ChatGPT. Come on, man. You're better than that.
Never.
ChatGPT.
Yeah. Oh my god. A monster's invaded ChatGPT. We have to destroy it. One of the data centers transformed into a horrible beast and is eating all the water in Japan.
Tiga has to enter the digital world.
Well, that's more Gridman's domain, but we can't get into that right now. We don't have the freaking time.
Now.
Yeah, if you didn't notice, we are covering Ultraman Tiga episode 14 through 26. We are really enjoying the show, and we want to spread the love with others because I know this is such a beloved show, and I feel like most folks who love Ultraman, I guess there might be like Showa only people. I don't know, but like I think
I don't know how many of those people are left.
Yeah,
I feel like more of those types of people exist for like Super Sentai or Kamen Rider compared to Ultraman, because Ultraman, despite it being the way it is, it's a lot more similar in
right.
Yeah, like I feel like more of even Super Sentai feels less traditional than Ultraman is what I'm trying to get.
It doesn't rock the boat with its own like formatting and like aesthetics too much.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's only in the 2010s is when they got really toy focused.
Yeah.
Very toy focused, whereas this one, well, we'll get more into it later. But this show, like I wouldn't say it's like narratively ambitious, but like the breadth of like vibes and tones and what they're going for every episode, you never freaking know. And so I'd love to hear other people's opinions. And if you want to share it with folks, the best way for the message to get out there, share it on social media, leave a like on the YouTube video.
Yes.
Leave a review on Apple Podcasts or whatever. Please.
Yes.
Please. We are beings of light. We must
share your light.
The message.
Listen, I know our listeners. You have at least 3 different things in your house that can listen to this podcast. So what you do is that you play it on your TV, you play it on your laptop, and then you play it on your phone. I want to see those numbers get pumped up. Okay,
pump those numbers.
3 things that can be hacked into by a space alien that will transform them into a giant monster and attack Tokyo with it. But
that's fine.
Until then, you could juice our numbers. Don't juice our numbers.
Play that shit in the no, please do. Play that shit in the background while you do chores. Do something.
But yeah, thank you everybody for listening. Anyway, yeah. So we're on Ultraman Tiga. We're deep in the thick of it. We made it past the first 13. I think we've what would you say? When you're swimming in a cool pool of water, and it takes a minute to get caught up, but now we're deep into the Ultra verse.
Right.
Yeah. But first things first, is there any my brain's not working. Was there any big Toku news? I know the new Gavan thing happened. That's a whole can of worms.
Oh man. Okay, I can try to do some.
Yeah, you start. Because I got one. I got one too.
You're going to talk about Subaraya?
Well,
yes, that all dropped in our time. That's like a whole podcast episode to itself.
Yeah. To make things before we get into that, I will say we are recording on the eve of Ultraman Teo's release. Ultraman Teo will be dropping on July 4th. Mm-hmm. I will be watching it weekly this time. I will not pull an Ultraman Omega, and I will actually watch it this time. Subaraya as a whole, I don't know what's going on with them over there. I don't know, like I guess Japanese TMZ just reported that they had a bunch of like layoffs. Stix, you looked into this way more than I did. I could not follow it.
It's fun. Hey, look, I was trying to do it like as I was going. It was going back and forth, like people like dooming and glooming, and people being like hopeful. Which some of it was cope, and some of it was kind of true. To put things short, Subaraya laid off like a quarter or half. They laid off a decent chunk of their staff. And then that was right before the shareholders meeting. And Subaraya Fields, because Fields is the company that technically owns Subaraya. It's a whole thing. We got into it with the movies episode. So they're like, we weren't using our budget wisely. We were doing a whole bunch of shit at once. We were kind of doing shit on autopilot. We should probably refocus our budget more into the production of these actual TV shows. And also the situation with China is a little rough right now because of political shit going on, because our PM, not their words, but their PM is an idiot. So they can't rely on Chinese sales currently like they could during like Trigger and Shin Ultraman and Blazar.
Even though they just figured out their trademark holdings in there.
Bad timing. Yeah. So basically they're trying to refocus Ultraman in general. They're hoping that at least by next year's show or the year after that, because they develop these shows pretty ahead of time these days, like very ahead of time, even more so than Toei.
The benefit of having smaller seasons.
But also the smaller seasons are due to budget, which is its own can of worms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're hoping to like kind of blow us away in a show or two from now, which means Teo is kind of like a leftover of the current way of doing things, which is unfortunate for the 60th anniversary show, but it still looks good despite itself. My IMO. Even though when I watch Tiga and then I see the previews of the new show, it's like, man, current day Ultraman really is a different beast.
Listen, I watched most of Omega. I watched all of Blazar. And I like those shows. I think they're a lot of fun. But going back to Tiga, it's almost like, they're the ambition level.
It's crazy.
It's not an ambition level. It's like they're clearly crunching the people making these shows are talented and passionate. The issue is that I don't know. It was about like they don't have money, or it's just like how they're. I don't know.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna sound a little mean.
Go ahead.
You can tell the quality of an Ultraman product by how much CG it actually uses.
Yeah, I don't
because Ultraman, I think, prides itself on its physical like practicality.
Right.
It's one of the few that still actually actually has like city destruction stuff. Even Sentai doesn't do that too much anymore during their giant
monster
fights.
Giant fights.
And if you see a whole bunch of CG, some is fine,
right?
But the moment you see an Ultraman fight a physically like CG creature, the Subaraya might be in trouble.
No. But I thought with Blazar, they had a nighttime scene with a city set, one of the first episodes. I'd say the quality kind of dropped for Blazar, but was like consistent all the way through. But like the best episodes were probably the first and the last, having like a really well shot cityscape at night.
I mean, that's just a matter of that was what they wanted to do, because the director Taguchi is very well known in like modern Toku fan spaces of being like a very ambitious guy for special effects. Director Taguchi. So his vision came across the most in those early episodes, and of course the ending episodes, because you got to go big on the ending episodes. But again, money, budgeting, Bandai, it all gets in the way.
Yeah.
And time.
We're going Old Man Yell at Clouds, even though I guess I was there for Tiga watching the 4Kids version when I was 11, but also just talking about the state of things now. I watched what would you say, the monster plot versus the human plot, like, or at least like the human scale versus the monster scale. I thought Blazar is so far I actually liked a lot what I saw. Arc and Omega had some good stuff too. Like
Arc's
the monster scale stuff, still good. But I watched Omega, and it's an episode of Parks and Rec, like happening around it.
I mean, look, there was that clip people were posting of like the main actor doing some fucking like Hong Kong action versus like a human disguised monster alien. That was pretty cool. But no, otherwise,
it's an episode of Parks and Rec, and you watch these old Tiga episodes, and you have a Stephen King horror movie. You have crazy religious reverie, like I want to say J horror-y. You have an episode with ghosts and goblins or whatever. Like they're hitting so many crazy vibes and tones. I guess that's kind of what I really was impressed with. This is the first. Are we just going right into? Do you just want to go right into Ultraman Tiga?
Yeah, let's go right into it.
I think we should.
All right.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is those first 13 episodes felt like, oh, the refined 90s. We're back to it. We're back to making Ultraman like 1 through 13 episodes. This one, it felt like, okay, they gave us the classic Ultraman people have been craving. Now we're gonna go wild with it in terms of format, tone, the different genres they're tackling, and I was so blown away by how much this leans into horror. Like,
God, there's so much horror.
I never once was like, oh no, I'm so scared, but like,
it's just more of atmosphere type horror. Yeah.
I apologize for this. I've been also watching a lot of classic Doctor Who, and people consider what it, reading about it. Oh, I mean, I'm not an expert on that franchise. I'm not an expert on any of these franchises. I just talk about them. But like, people love that classic show most when it's kind of leaning into going full horror and going away from just being like kind of sci-fi schlock, which, in the end, these shows are, still silly sci-fi for kids, but like melding it with like that horror vibe just like gives it something you don't really get from the modern stuff. That's all I'm trying to say. It's so interesting.
Right. Yeah. I get what you mean.
But I don't want to say it was silly. Now I feel that. I just want to preface, when I say silly, I mean like super science, big monsters.
Right. Yeah, pulp.
60s silliness.
Let me defend that talking point. This is silly. It is. Let's not mince words here. Like
I don't mean it in like a James Gunn way where they're going, oh, isn't this freaking silly? they take this
they're trying to be
seriously.
Sincere here, but
yeah. But
the horror on Hori's face when those flying ball sacks come at him. So I can't think of a better way to say it.
The way those things pulsate and grow on the necks, like as a practical effect, was so creepy, dude.
It helps that Tiga has such like an immaculate presentation to itself. Because we talked about this last episode, but like early on, they're using like really high frame rate cameras. Like I think I said like it's the cameras you would see on like a multicam sitcom. Right? Or like a soap opera. Like very like not staticky, but like they're high frame rate. Now it's just film. They're just straight up using like lower film rate, like film.
That will get a little bad, but this show was actually all shot on film because, however, once they got the negatives, then they like they converted it to videotape.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I think the nicer looking episodes are a matter of maybe they use a different 16mm camera than their usual one, different director type deal. But I get what you mean.
It does seem like they have like 20 different cameras they like cycling through.
Yeah. I mean, there's also the fact that early on they're using more CG because it was a new toy for them, but now like they're more reliant on the practical effects.
Yeah. By the way, I'm just realizing we're talking about this show. I can't quite remember a whole ton of it. I wish there was a recap that we could maybe go through real quick.
The recap of the intricate, layered plot. Oh, it's like a Le Carré novel or something.
No.
Oh my gosh. I guess we could go into the Russ cap. Should we go? Should I do it?
Yeah, episode by episode. Let's
you
do
don't want
it.
to hear it. Yeah, episode by episode. Anyway.
Yeah, trust me. Get ready for a long one, folks.
Yeah, this is the famous Russ cap that everybody loves. Okay. This is the quick recap starting now. I have come to realize the Russ cap is completely irrelevant to covering the show. Thus, in turn, my presence is completely irrelevant to this show. Lasai. I am low-key having a dark night of the soul and ashamed we won't be able to get any hearty chuckles from my funny-as-fuck recaps of overly complicated toku plots. If only I had some earnest show to watch about humans' ability to overcome their own weaknesses and become beings of light to overcome my crippling sadness. But alas, we are watching Ultraman Tiga, a show about turning red or blue in uncomfortable situations, like the time I turned red and blue when Best Buy couldn't find my special coin for pre-ordering the Switch 2. So, as a means to be funny, here's me recapping the 13 episodes of Ultraman Tiga we watched in 1 to 2 sentences. Episode 14, Ultraman Tiga must save a space hunk and a space babe from the predator for Japanese 12-year-olds. He doesn't do his best work here. Episode 15. What if the plot of Ghost happened, but you replaced the host in Ghost with Azort, and it was Gazort, and Gazort was there, and Gazort was back? Episode 16. One of the sticky bandits gets possessed by a samurai, and Daigo learns something about the pride of Japan. 17. We all learn about the danger of palette swaps fighting. / we all accuse Brad Bird of ripping this off for the Iron Giant. Episode 18, continuity. What the hell? They got continuity in this damn thing? Whose goals again? Is this going to be on the test? Episode 19 and 20, I've always wanted someone to kick the fucking Miyazaki Castle in the Sky robots in the ass. Episode 21, I didn't trust circus performers until this episode. Episode 22, Stephen King's The Mist would have ended a lot better if it ended with Ultraman showing up at the end. Episode 23, and not the book. I know the book is different than the movie. I should have prefaced that. 23, Ken Ishikawa would be so mad if he saw this episode. They made the dinosaurs hot and sympathetic instead of trying to kill them instantly. Episode 24, Hook would be a lot better if it was 25 minutes. Episode 25, 1990s Japan was so mad about organized religion, I wonder if they're more into it now that the current pope loves baseball. And episode 26, I wrote the rest of the recaps while watching this episode, so I don't remember what happened in this one. I like the tentacles on this monster. So I hope you all enjoyed
this one.
I want to note for this recap, Russ referenced a lot of things. One of these gets directly referenced in the show itself.
The Mist.
Oh, which one was it?
It was The Mist.
Yeah. Well, the short story, or was it The Fog? Isn't that a John Carpenter?
God, it's either or.
Well, The Fog's always just going to be a scary horror thing, but yeah.
No, the lady, who, by the way, is a character related to a different character that also dies. it's Gazort killed him. And this is his daughter. It was Hori's teacher. She said specifically that she recalled a novel she read some time ago. It is 100% about the Mist.
That's awesome. Mr. King wins again.
By the way, the name of that episode's really funny now.
I should have said the names of the titles down. I should have written them down.
It's fine. Because since I'm watching this on DVD with the intro song that dishearteningly is becoming more palatable as the show goes on. The name of episode 22 is The Fog is Coming.
Oh, God.
Peter, the fog is here.
The fog is coming. The fog descends on Harvard Yard. Yeah, so I hope the recaps helped. I mean, it did actually. Honestly, sometimes the recaps are more for me to just remember the episodes than it is for the audience, who probably knows Ultraman a lot better than I do and remembers all this shit way better than I do.
Definitely.
Yeah, but all these episodes, there's one I wasn't enjoying at the moment, but then when I told Stix here, I didn't like one of them. Immediately, I'm like, I can't remember which one it was.
The Predator.
I like that episode. That's the one you felt was the most rushed.
Yeah. I mean, it's just more of like, it's kind of like sighed at the ending of it. It was like, okay, we got two people on the run from the predator. I'm just gonna say that it's pretty easy to just say that. They're like gothic in their human disguises, or goth adjacent, rave adjacent.
So you know they're aliens because they have blue streaks in their hair.
Yes.
Sounds like Portland's full of aliens these days. Am I right, folks?
Shut up. All right. Anyway, so and then you're like, okay, the guy died. Is what's going to happen? Oh, the girl died too. Oh, Tiga's mad. Oh, the episode's over. Like literally, they give her like a mini funeral and then cut to credits, the cheerful hero credits, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, Daigo really beefed it that episode, huh?
Yeah,
he kind of completely failed.
It's really funny to keep like a running game with Tiga, where it's like, does the guest character or like the character of the episode, the ally of the episode, die or live by the end? It's always like a fun game to play because it's like, okay, did you subvert it or not subvert it? Is it subversion if they live or subversion if they just fucking die by the end?
I guess I'm sure as somebody who hasn't probably watched enough classic era Showa, definitely like some grim shit would happen. I mean, I'm from Earth is such a classic episode.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's like,
it's so influential on the rest of Ultraman.
I don't know if like the other 90s episodes were like full on or before the Tiga, if they are like, oh yeah, we'll just kill a poor sad sap alien off. Also, a lot of what I remember watching of classic Ultraman is very kid centric, or like there's a kid this episode, or like bank robbers or something. We saw that a lot in Ultra Q too.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Where it's kind of almost like stock characters, so there's not like going to be a lot of death. Whereas these, they're kind of going for more pathos or something, which is so funny. And obviously, you're not going to.
Yeah,
I mean, there were kids in this.
There were.
Yeah,
they were likable kids. IMO.
That's actually something kind of funny. Now that like I'm rewatching this, I forgot how few like kid episodes there are compared to a lot of like other tokusatsu shows.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, friggin' Ultraman, oy vey, it's filled with them.
Yeah, no, for sure.
A lot of like just episodes of Shin Hayata going up to some kid, just patting him on the head and saying, "Don't worry, we're here. Ultraman will save you."
I'd say up to this. Well, okay, the kids so far, okay, either they're super competent, they're competent. Shinjo's little cousin or little nephew.
Nephew, I think.
Nephew.
Yeah.
His nephew seemed pretty competent. Captain Aruma's son is a baby hacker.
Man.
He's a little hacker boy. The kids in the Rainbow episode, which I definitely remember, and I did a great job. Oh, the kids in that episode too. I just like that because I like that episode because it almost felt like Spielberg-y.
It did feel a little Spielberg-y, yeah. A little.
Yeah, every episode, it harkens back to like something interesting or good cinema, or like just something outside of just Ultraman itself. You know, that's the problem with, we've always talked about this, is anime or toku writers or folks, they don't watch anything except the other products that their peers are making, and which, you know, sometimes that criticism gets overblown a little bit, but
yeah,
or sometimes it's just producers not being particularly brave. But like every episode here, I always feel it harkens back to something interesting. Like we were talking about earlier with horror, episodes 19 and 20, Castle in the Sky. Oh, I referenced Castle in the Sky with the robot designs. I have no clue if that's inspired by Miyazaki, but they're harkening back, which I guess for that he was harkening back to the old Fleischer Superman robots. But they have like a sense of history. They don't just look like generic robots.
No, they have they have a feel to them.
And Stix, you even compared it to Star Wars. I was like, holy shit, that is just straight up Star Wars with the mysterious satellite.
Right. I mean, a lot of that is just like, oh, there's space fights in this episode is what I was thinking Star Wars. But I mean, there's like, whenever I see like a big conglomeration of robots or like aliens saying like, we are the ultimate life forms. We're going to invade you. I also think sort of Star Trek because of the Borg, which I think is more of the dinosaur episode. I think it's there's a lot of different asshole aliens in this show. You got to give me credit here.
I said it last episode, and I'll say it again here. Every episode, especially like going forward now, it really does feel like either the writer or the director walked into the office for the table reading that day and just said, "Dude, you know what I saw over the weekend? We should do that. We should do that. It's so cool. No, you don't get it."
But everything fits so well so far.
That's the thing. It works.
It really does.
They Ultraman it up.
I mean, yeah, they do. I mean, listen, the wacky I called them the Sticky Bandits. I could think of I guess you could also compare them with like the Yatterman wacky trio. You know, I can't remember.
Like three Stooges.
Three Stooges.
Yeah. The comical guys getting possessed by a samurai, and then Daigo learning a valuable lesson about Japan.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, like the possession part. I should note that that's one of the episodes where they kind of play around with the general look of the show.
Yeah,
because there's
a lot of
immediately. There's like a lot of really interesting zoom ins. The camera looks nicer than usual. There's a lot more like really like fast like jokes within the dialogue. A lot of the characters are like doing something like kind of funny in the background or something.
Right.
Or they're offering like when Ultraman gets hit by something and Reina just says, "Ow." Like this inner ship. It's one of the like visually like more like interesting episodes of the show.
I agree. Yeah.
I hate that you guys got to watch the one with Take Me Higher, because when they zoom in on the sword, they play like the first stinging bits of the theme song with like the groaning part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not in my version.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Did Ultraman wield the sword, or did he just yank it?
He didn't take it. He didn't take it at all.
No, he didn't at all.
The samurai. The samurai possesses.
That's right.
The one dressed like Columbo,
and then he throws the sword. I think once, right,
into the monster's head. The
I'm
monster just pulls a sword out of a mountain. But
that happens.
I just remember I was like sickened with myself thinking like a studio exec. But what if Ultraman held the sword? What if Tiga had the sword in this one? But
that's more like a thing a director would do to be like, oh, this would be cool to do.
Yeah, it's not it's not the 2000s yet. We can't give Ultraman weapons.
No,
that's why I kind of thought.
I was about to say, very funny thing. That samurai's fictional. I looked up that name. It's a name they made up.
Just some guy.
He has an Ultraman wiki entry and everything. I was like, surely this is a real guy, right? This isn't just fan wiki thinks this is a fictional character. No, that's not a real guy. That's fictional.
You want to know something really funny about that episode too?
What?
Genuinely, we watched one of the most important episodes in the show.
Really?
I'm not kidding. Just wait.
Okay, I believe you.
The samurai episode?
The samurai episode is one of the most important episodes of the show. That
is so funny. I mean, it was a good episode.
It's a very good episode. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know. And it's got such a specific tone. And the performance of like this sometimes I Google these people. And I'm like, oh, these must be long tenured Japanese actors. Performers. And then they quit acting in like 2002. And like the only notable role we have of them is Tiga. And you're sitting there like, but they did such a good job. See also the girl from the Fog episode who was the daughter of the of the scientist, and Hori's love interest, who we'll probably never see again.
His second love interest of the show.
Second.
Hey,
people love Hori.
Listen, he gets around. Hori, so far, I mean, we can go into the individual characters and what we thought of them on this episode, but Hori, he might be my favorite, and it just harkens back to your childish brain because every time I watch him, you know what my thought is? I'm thinking of that Ninja Turtles theme, and I'm thinking he's good with machines. He does machines. he has Donatello energy.
Right.
He's STEM Chad.
He is STEM Chad.
He's STEM Chad.
Yeah, I guess with characters, you know who took kind of a surprising backseat this batch? Shinjo.
Shinjo, right? He's more of a comic relief this batch, funnily enough.
I think it's because we're in this particular batch, we're getting more of a focus on Daigo finally.
Yes, finally.
Yeah.
A lot of episodes, like kind of like we're sticking with him more and more, or we're seeing like little personality quirks with him. One in particular I think about is when like he breaks his arm and Shinjo breaks his leg. And in the episode with when Gazort, the great Gazort comes back, and he's just like standing there awkwardly, like just holding a thing of drinks, and he's just trying to hand them
that was
to like three different people.
Oh my god.
There's so many little gags like that.
Yeah,
this
there's a lot of
around.
good visual gags in the background like that. It's great.
I remember when Shinjo is just like getting his arm treated, and when Yasumi walks away, he's just trying to awkwardly like look at everyone like, can you help me with this now? Like it's just silently. It's really funny.
Speaking of Gazort, the Gazort episode, that episode's crazy because okay, let me just like set the scene. So, you know, we already have been introduced to Shinjo's sister. And we already been told in an earlier episode that she has a boyfriend who's more an overseas person because he's a racer and he's doing things globally, right? And it's like, oh, he's coming this episode. You're finally going to meet my boyfriend. And then there's a short scene of him on the plane, and then you see the electric field overtake him, and it's like, but then you see him on the ground level. It's like, what? He survive? And they're like, oh wait, it's like a soul thing, isn't it? Damn, this show takes no prisoners.
No.
Yeah, I love how many times this exact kind of character happens in Tokusatsu. Oh, here's the boyfriend we've heard about. Croaks it in his premiere. It's so funny every time. I forgot Tiga lets him stay dead. But it's really funny.
It's something with this show because it'll just surprise you. Like, oh yeah, these humans, these people, yeah, they fucking die. I'm sorry.
Listen, and I'm sorry to bring up Doctor Who again, but like, you know, the show is better when people are being wantonly murdered.
Yes. Toku's so much better when people die. I don't want to sound like an edgelord when I say that, but it gives like a pathos to it. It really gives stakes. Yes.
And you know what, Tiga, you know, in terms of like tropes, stuff like that, I want to say that Tiga is a trailblazer. Because Tiga, this is a 90s show. I would like to congratulate it for being the first Tokusatsu show to have a deadbeat mother this time.
Wow. That's so true. Shout out to deadbeat mothers in STEM.
And what's so funny, Kuga does this 4 years later. So clearly trailblazer.
Yes. Maybe they did take what Tomino was talking about in Brain Powered super seriously. You got to do something about these single moms.
It's so funny. It's the fact that she's a main character too, man. Yes. It's so funny.
And
there's
you would
a whole
have
episode about like why that's bad with Reina's dad, but here comes
one of the main characters being. It's so fun because the mother-in-law, she has such great mother-in-law vibes. Let me just say.
Oh yeah.
At first you're like, oh, she's one of those mom-in-laws, the ones that are like bordering senile. It's like, oh wait, no, that's just the alien's fault. Whoops. She's actually okay, but kind of concerned. But she
does seem like one of those types who would get sucked in pretty quickly. Have you heard about this? you download this prayer app,
nowadays
it's
she'd be
only
sending
$80 a month.
Facebook links and shit.
Oh yeah, we should the episode where all this stuff is happening is episode 25.
Yes.
One,
Easy
this
episode,
is
by the way.
Before we start, I want to say genuinely, this is one of my favorite episodes of the whole show.
Yeah,
Would you
like
say
period.
Ultraman in general?
No, of Tiga specifically.
Oh, Tiga.
Now this episode has my favorite shot in any Ultraman show.
It's so good.
It's the stepmom, the mother-in-law, she's getting sucked in because everyone's seeing this angel in the city.
The sky.
Everyone's freaking out. It's like that one episode of The Simpsons where they see like the angel thing.
I was watching that episode and thinking, like, are they responding to like news stories about people finding an image of Jesus in like grilled cheese sandwich or something? Like, what
kind of? I have to remember because it's like this is because I don't want to be too presumptuous because like what the fuck do I know? But
yeah,
this is from like 96, and I do know sometime in I want to say like the 80s and 90s, like there was like an organized religion like kind of boom period in Japan.
We could talk
about happy cult, right? From Earthbound and
like I wonder
a lot of
Shinkyo.
I wonder how much of this was in response to that.
Yeah.
I mean, let me just say that episode was written by Chiaki J. Konaka. You know.
Right.
That guy.
Love him or hate him. Created Rainamon. I don't know if he created.
I mean, also he created the episode that originally featured the alien in it from episode 3, which was also let's target Captain Lady.
Yeah, Captain Aruma.
Yeah.
Everybody's just hassling her for having a job. It's crazy. I mean, she does a great job dealing with it. It is just so funny that all of her character arcs. Whereas Reina's like, as standard, she would have a plotline the Yellow Ranger would have in a
Super Sentai. Yeah,
in a Super Sentai. Whereas like Captain Aruma is like, you should, ma'am, you have to go to the gym sometime. You have just been working nonstop hour. I shouldn't have said the gym. You should. I just mean like taking a break. You gotta go out of the room. Listen,
what are you,
she looks great,
lady?
Yeah, go see your kid. I guess like you're overworking, ma'am.
But also we're gonna target our kid to make you submit to us.
By the way. I was just trying to think about where I go to relax. Oops. Gotta take some time off is all I'm saying, ma'am.
But there's like mass angel hysteria. And let's be like bluntly clear. When they say angel, they're talking like the Christian angel. They are like this, like the messenger is literally saying, Ultraman Tiga, he's the devil. I'm your savior. I will make your dreams come true. And like there are people in the streets like wearing like angel wings and halos.
Yeah.
And then when Tiga just fights the thank God I have this booklet, the Kiriloid, he gets his ass beat. Now I want to say, last episode I said that Ultraman Sky type is the most useless form in this whole show.
It still is.
And this episode completely proves my agenda to be true.
It's a true agenda. It's just fact.
Sky type sucks so much ass. It's crazy, dude. Like, look at me. Oh, look at me. I'm blue. I'm the blue one now. I can jump and run kind of fast. Immediately gets his shit rocked. Like 6 ways from Sunday. He can't even fly that fast because the Kylie Jenneroid or whatever its fucking name is just starts flying faster and just shoots him out of the sky. At least Power Type put up a fight.
Listen, the skill tree, he went all the way up the base tree and then the power tree. And he's like, well, if I get any extra points later, I might like add some environmental resistances or something in Skyform. It is pretty worthless, and this sucks as a fan of the color blue.
It's so funny because you can feel the Bandai with because again the three forms idea is because of Bandai. So they're like, okay, we got to have the slow and powerful, the fast but frail, and we got to have the balanced type, right? Yeah. It's Ultraman. How in fuck are they going to try to utilize the fast and frail? When is that ever going to fucking come up when most kaiju are slow but kind of strong guys?
Well, the CG is going to be so good, and they're going to fly around and go everywhere. Oh,
it's like that meme of like King Kong versus Godzilla is like, I will win because of my intelligence.
Well, you see Stix. He also shoots ice.
Yeah,
which
one of Ultraman's a billion one episode powers. Got it.
Which, as we saw in a previous episode, doesn't do a damn thing to stop people from moving.
You can tell they don't know what the fuck to do with that form because it appears maybe twice in this batch.
Yeah, but because he gets his ass kicked,
every episode he's getting to that shit.
Oh yeah, Power Form's great. Power Form's MVP is the best form.
I mean, literally, as somebody who just finished my last episode minutes before recording, apologies everyone, I should be more professional, but the last image I saw was him in Power Form giving a tombstone pile driver to a monster. It's too awesome. It's too cool. Too awesome.
And it stayed upright. The monster stayed upright before getting exploded. That's great.
Yep.
Upside down, excuse me, vertically.
I want to give some props to Skyform because even though Ultraman Tiga almost dies, Iruma suddenly thinks, oh, you know what? This guy's made of light. Maybe he runs by Superman rules and just orders everyone, hey, bring your flashlight and light sticks and shine them on this giant guy to revive him.
We're going to hack TV broadcast like we're super villains and say, hey, citizens, come over and bring your light to Ultraman. My hacker son's also going to like illegally raise the levels of the lights in the city. We're doing light pollution in this bitch.
The funniest part of that is that like, no, Ultraman is no devil. That angel's not a savior. Ultraman has saved this planet thousands of times. It's like Ultraman's our one true god.
Okay.
Hold on now.
I can cut them some slack because I mean, if you do look at the context of the universe, they just saw this angel show up for no reason. And then look at it, Ultraman's at least already 24 times saved the planet. I mean,
look, let's be real here.
Or at least the logic that Japan.
The logic they used earlier in the episode is like, well, you know, every time Ultraman shows up, there's a monster. Curious, isn't it? Clearly, it's Ultraman. So it's like when Goku says, "Oh, I can't be revived. If I revive, I keep attracting bad guys." It's that kind of logic. But then they realize, wait, no, he saved us each time.
It's crazy that people think that because Ultraman shows up after the monster arrives.
Yes. It's some crazy like chicken and the egg, and it's like, no, it's pretty obvious, guys.
Yeah. But I will say that crazy plan works.
It does.
The one and only time the sunlight gives power rule works on Ultraman. And Tiga rises up.
Uh-huh.
And it's the best like shot in the whole series.
The blocking's awesome.
With Tiga rising up with an image of the creation of David, like right in front of him. And
on like a miniature building, like a billboard.
Now, the question is, does this make sense? Because why would a building have that painting? Not even a painting. It's like an etched,
billboard,
like made of stone, and it's just hanging out in the middle of like 90s like Japan. Does it make sense? No. Who cares though?
Who cares?
It's sick as hell.
Yes.
Well, listen. Maybe maybe in this beautiful future, it's John Lennon style organized religion's over, and they just tore the Sistine Chapel roof around.
You know what?
I don't know.
You know what? You might be onto something because in that in that episode with the clowns. One of the clowns, while they're being chased, is saying, "Oh, please, Lord Jesus Christ! Oh, please, Buddha, help
Yeah,
us!"
they say all the different figures.
So maybe
organized religion's over, Mr. Lennon. There is an Ultraman out there.
It's so great because let's preface this. Eiji Tsuburaya, the creator of Ultraman, he is one of the few devout Catholics in
really
Japan,
really
Japanese entertainment. Yeah, Eiji Tsuburaya is a Catholic.
Oh,
he's like one of the most notable Catholics in Japan, and then of course he passed away. But
what's with Mamoru Oshii was going to be a priest. So many Japanese creatives came out of guilt, I guess. I don't know.
Look, let me preface this also with, it's a very common thing for people to be like, oh, Tsuburaya was Catholic, so there's a lot of like Christian shit in Ultraman, which I don't think it's just directly correlated. It's just more of it kind of puts a nice spin on things. It gives you an extra layer of how much is intentional. Maybe it's like almost unintentionally feeding into it. It can become a tired form of analysis to say, oh, he's Catholic, so this scene has a tinge to it. But I think it gives something to this episode. And it's also very easy to make Ultraman into a religious metaphor. It's super fucking easy. It's almost too obvious to touch.
We talked about the show. How many times did the Ultra Brothers get crucified?
Yeah. Well, that's just very, very true.
That happens.
Japanese pop culture, but yeah.
Seven's made a habit of it.
It is funny now.
Ultra Seven's risen on the 7th day.
Yeah. It is funny. There's the copy pasta of like Ultra, everything goes back to Ultra 7 in anime, and then or like in Japan, it always comes back to Ultra 7, and then you go back even further, that Ultra 7 always goes back to Leviticus. So
I also want to say too, because religious, like specifically Western, like Christian imagery has been like used in like anime and stuff like all the time, and like a lot of it is purely aesthetic, right?
Right.
Like I think even the creators of like what was it, Evangelion? They even said like, oh no, we just thought it looked cool.
Right.
This, the overt religious theming and Tiga hitting the like
David pose.
The pose. No, that's ball knowledge. No, that's like ball knowledge. Like that, they knew what they were doing with that. Like
it's great because again, the episode is like, oh, they're trying to look for a scientific explanation for why people are seeing an angel in the sky. Like, what's reflecting this light? What wavelength is this giving off? And then by the halfway point, they're like, we need to close the gates of hell.
Now, to be fair, the gate of hell thing, they did say that like, oh, I think they're just calling it that because because of the theme of the episode, because they do also say like, oh no, that's also leading to the freaking alien guys. I can't learn these.
It's okay. I wouldn't be able to pronounce that shit off the fly too.
I mean, there's literally a do you know Rodin, the sculptor? Like one of his most famous pieces is called The Gates of Hell, and it's literally just like 2 doors. They might just be making allusion to that. It's the guy who made The Thinker. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Again, yeah.
It's really something that this episode is just it's a one-off episode, and we move on to the next episode like it didn't happen.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean,
it is like this would be a finale episode in any other show.
I talked about this before the show. I was talking to Hunter and Stix, and this is hey, I already did the Russ cap. Time for another classic Russ segment. Russ does an insane comparison that only he thought of, but for a while there, even though the series now has kind of ended in manga form, people would used to throw the term around Chainsaw Man pacing around. And and Chainsaw Man, I think it just got shorthand for what if something fucked up randomly happened. But in my head, it's when just like a confluence of plot points happen so fast, you have a hard time like being able to react to how much shit just happened.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I watch an Ultraman Tiga episode, I'm like, damn, we just went on a fucking journey in about 25 minutes. I'm like blown away. Now, I've thought of that as a weakness in the first 13 episodes where I was like, some episodes I'd be like, what just happened? I feel like 18. Either I now have mentally caught up with the pace of the series itself, or they've just gotten better as they've gone further in.
It's a mix of both.
It's a mix. Yeah. I mean, the best episodes from the first 13 were the big concept episodes, like the monster cleanup or the Halloween episode, where it's like, oh, I can wrap my head around this because there's a specific theme. And it's not just a classic Ultraman episode turned up to 11. This one, it feels like there's more of these kind of higher concept episodes, or like that's like what they leaned into, where they figured out was the strength. Even though, like, the more standard, like the one where they fight Golza underneath the volcano, I'd say that's the most classic Ultraman we've watched.
Classic Ultraman.
Yeah,
and that one I really enjoyed, and they were able to make it about like Daigo and Shinjo's like sacrifice, but also like how much the rest of the team cared about them and how they wanted to fight back. Like there was an emotional element that brought me back. Like it made it easier to follow. Versus the earlier episodes, like I said, I was impressed. I thought they did a great job, but sometimes I'd end an episode and be like, what just happened?
Yeah, they're taking a lot of big swwings.
Yeah, the show is the show of big swings.
The first Gazor episode, I think I even said on the last episode, I said, I forgot that the white woman jump scare at the beginning was in that episode because like they went on such a journey. I forgot that it started with the murder of Hori's like confidant mentor figure. Yeah. Whereas with this episode, there was like the through line of Shinjo's sister. It's Mayumi.
Yeah, Mayumi.
I think it's Mayumi.
Mayumi.
Yeah.
Mayumi's boyfriend. And listen, was it corny? A little bit, yeah, but I quite enjoy it. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, the show's corny, but that's why we like it.
It's the good kind of corny.
Hyper earnestness.
Love it. That episode was great because like they had a big grass field they were filming in, and they were just starting explosions. I was like, I'm surprised no fires caught on.
You got a good staff there.
I guess they did. There's two episodes I feel like we should really focus on before we start wrapping up.
Yeah.
One of them is the red robot, blue robot one.
Oh yeah.
And the other one's the dinosaur one. Those two I feel like we should really start talk a lot about.
When we start talking about the dinosaur one, I have a really funny anecdote about that one. But
let's start with red robot, blue robot, or as I thought would be red Oni, blue Oni, a very classic Japanese story archetype.
I didn't even pick up on that. I'm so stupid. Oh,
it's fine.
They even have horns.
That episode's really interesting because it's one of those classic Ultraman bits of alien gets sheltered by an older person who's kind of like by themselves and lonely, which I always love that that trope personally.
Yeah.
And at first it was like, why does she understand this alien that talks in beeps and boops? And later you learn in the episode, oh, it's a telepathic alien.
Right.
Oh, And I don't know. I think it's just really interesting the lore they try to do, or like the backstory they do, where it's like, oh, we're the day warriors or the night warriors, and they want to get more. They want to transform humans to function as more night warriors because they get their asses kicked by us. That sort of deal. And I guess it's supposed to be good guys versus bad guys, which God knows what's going on their planet. Who knows? Maybe it's more complicated on their planet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just really like episodes where they have to like ally themselves with an alien versus that alien's nemesis, which happens to be, I guess, also nemesis to humanity at large. Which I guess there's some gray areas, like with the Predator ripoff. No, I shouldn't call it ripoff. The Predator inspired episode where the lady like electrocutes one of the nurses so she can get away to find the guy to like help him out, which is I guess I like that sort of selfish touch. I feel like even the ally alien should have a selfishness or an agenda of their own, but also I do like it when they're strictly virtuous or very what's the word, very willing to like work with. Well, also like We could talk about the dinosaur episode, but
I mean because the alien that they actually work with, he was originally sent to that planet for the same thing.
Right, to get more day warriors, right?
Yeah, but after he met the old lady, he decided, oh no, I can't do this.
Violence is bad. That's why I made the joke about the Iron Giant, because I was like, damn, they literally have the line like, you don't need to fight. I don't know. It gave me Iron Giant vibes.
We all love the day man and the night man.
Okay, but the thing about that, a running thing I've noticed is, well, with that episode especially, is like that old lady is pretty damn woke in like the 90s way, I guess.
Listen. We used to trust grandmas a lot more, okay? I know grandmas have really lost their
like, she is such a nice old lady. She is like the ideal nice old lady.
Well, this poor lady is gonna get hit by AI slop and be like, Ultraman is the devil now. But then she's just like,
I don't care that I've met French people, I've met like African people. You're probably chill.
I mean, to be fair, she like the area she lives in, it sucks. There's just like 20-year-olds like looking at people just looking over bridges saying, so are you gonna jump or what?
That's just more 90s Japan Malese, but I get what you mean.
I think the guy literally said, we've been sitting here for like 5 minutes. We got stuff to do. So are you going to jump or are you not going to jump? And they got mad when she got mad. It was really crazy.
And then the robot alien like pushed them to the ground, and she's like, okay, but we should know that violence isn't the answer. I was like, I don't know. I think they deserve to push to the ground. I think that's good enough.
Oh God!
But yeah, but also there's another thing I really like is there's also the recurring thing of, this is a 20th century problem that's still affecting us in this fictional 21st century, like pollution. That was such a 20th century issue. Which I like because it's a very hopeful 90s thing. It's a very like Star Trek thing where in the future things are a lot more, hope, like almost utopian in a sense. Right?
Wolf.
Right.
Right, which I guess it hurts because again, this show is in the fictional 2007 and we're at 2026 and yeah.
Get around there soon enough. We just gotta, make
we
healthcare
gotta
legal.
Get more Star
it's
Trek
green
pills,
energy,
right?
And we could do that, right? Contact your local representative.
We should also invest like 800 million taxpayer dollars into the invention of a sea base where a bunch of giant planes are at.
Well, another funny thing
maybe
is
not this government. Maybe sorry.
They talk about how pollution is a 20th century problem, but they have cars, they have all these planes. Do they just run on a different fuel source than we do?
They just run on Mr. Fusion or something. I don't know.
And they also say like their radio signals end up like hurting wildlife populations and like attract aliens. So I guess in a sense, there's still issues with, humans trying to advance too much. Speaking of aliens trying to advance too much, the episode we said Ken Ishikawa would be annoyed by, probably as a joke, the dinosaur one. We should talk about that.
This one's really funny. This is really,
a great episode.
Really funny. This is the episode that has the religious theming for aesthetic. Where they're just like, let's just name him that. Why not?
Adam and Eve, dinosaur people.
It's so funny. It's so what is it? First time college screenwriter or like first time writer short story. His name was Adam and her name was Eve. Well, I'm sitting here like, Ultraman. I mean, the guy's the main character's name is Ultraman. He's a man, he's ultra. And he has to stop the aliens named Adam and Eve, who are dinosaurs. Also, anybody else make connections in your brain? You immediately went like, fuck, I'm thinking about John Leguizamo, not Anthony Hopkins, Bob Hoskins, Mario, like dinosaurs.
Hey, you know what? This episode has better like lizard eye like special effects than the Mario movie did.
God, those were amazing. That like close up of their eyes looked insane.
The irises like actually moving too. It's really sick. I want to say that because I mentioned this last episode. This is my favorite thing to say. I mentioned this last episode. And I said I watched about half of Tiga on my plane ride home. Like from Japan to America.
Right.
Wow.
This was the last episode I watched before I passed out for 8 hours.
Oh God.
And I vividly remember I made a post about it like on Twitter. I tried to find it, but I can't. And I just said I couldn't keep watching. The last episode I watched had Tiga try to freeze a giant cyborg dinosaur while two lizard people named Adam and Eve were trying to blow up the entire planet.
God, it really does have a Getter Robo vibe. It does have a Kenny Ishikawa vibe when you say it out loud like that.
It's so funny. It was like, yeah, it's so weird that these fossils or frozen dinosaurs have cyborg parts to it. How did they do this? And then it's like, well, you see, there was an ancient dinosaur civilization, and they were like kind of herded by this like hive or like this ultimate life form. Evil aliens and
the Nagas.
Yeah, the Naga. And the you know what those cyborg dinosaurs are called? The most fucking 90s name ever. Weaponizers.
I love the weaponizers.
And also they have I think it was a neutron bomb, they said, in their chest.
Yeah, it was a
and one of them
bomb.
can wipe out half of humanity or half of like living life forms, so I guess insects and animals and all that. And then if there's two combined, all of living life on Earth will be annihilated. It's like, Jesus Christ, the stakes for this fucking episode.
I just think of Hori's reaction when he just sees the bomb in the chest. He just backs away from the computer, huge wide eyes, and just says, "That's a neutron bomb."
Oh,
he's so scared.
That's so.
I mean, I feel like they should have been more scared. That they were like, if literally they were so coming, they came so fucking close, dude. Inches away.
It's really funny how it's just like, oh, surprise! There's a second one. Adam can control this one. Why'd you need the first guy then? Why was he frozen in ice?
Well,
what was the other guy doing?
It's to make sure all life on Earth could have been held hostage and blown up.
I love when Ultraman gets in the conspiracy theory territory.
Oh yeah,
it's like, so good. Yeah, make a whole episode about lizard people, man. Why not?
Why
the
not?
Loveland Frog? I would love to see Ultraman fight the Loveland Frog or the Mothman. Come on.
And it's great because you have to see Daigo outside of Ultraman actually do some like action against these lizard people, mainly Adam, which I find very neat personally.
Yeah.
Like you have to see Daigo actually fend for himself other than, shooting his laser.
I like how many alien species can recognize that Daigo's fully human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, or even like the ghost, even saying like, huh, you're not human.
Right.
But because like a lot of Ultraman shows, I'll admit I haven't seen every show.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even seen a quarter of them. But like a lot of Ultraman shows, they don't do that.
No.
They don't let even like most of the aliens like figure out that like the human host is like an Ultraman until he like literally transforms in front of them.
Yeah.
I like when the threat knows who Daigo is.
Right.
And they're like, I gotta take care of you right now.
I love that too.
I will
it's more
say,
interesting.
Yeah,
agree.
I mean, I don't want to. Once again, I've seen if Hunter's claims not to be an expert, I'm even less so. I'm just saying from the Ultraman I've watched, usually the space alien or the monster is a parable about the human condition or some sort of theme they're trying to tackle. And I do like Antigua for the most part. The aliens seem to be more of like, oh, I shouldn't say that because Alien Balton can be pretty nasty, but these guys, they have like an intelligence and they are making schemes and plans. Maybe I
Yes.
should take that back. There's a lot of classic, but those are the aliens that always stood out in the classic series, are the ones that were more
And they're a lot more
menacing,
common
like
in
Alien
Tiga.
Baltan.
They're a way more
exactly.
common in Tiga.
That's I don't
Yes.
want to say that I'm not. I now I feel like I'm attacking those older series, not having seen them, but I'm just trying to say like a lot of the Tiga aliens feel like they have a plan or a scheme they're going at versus just doing things arbitrarily, as does a dog or a ghost.
To be fair, the best episodes of the original Ultraman show were the ones where the aliens were more intelligent or had a human-sized form or they had something going on. I'm just gonna say.
So the thing about like a lot of aliens in the original like Showa era Ultraman shows is that there were a lot that had plans, but most of them were like off-screen entities where they send in a kaiju.
Yes.
Not like everyone was like a Mephiles or a
Baltan.
or a Baltan
Or what was the name of the surrealist, the dotist one? I can't remember right now, but yeah, that one too.
Yeah, the one from like the really famous Ultra 7 episode. Yeah, I don't remember his name, but yeah, a lot of those kinds of like alien threats were like a lot more rare. Tiga, it feels like every like alien that is like capable of like speech is like that.
Right.
And it's really cool. It makes them feel like way more of it makes them feel less animalistic like the kaijus are.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and it's just and it felt
and
bad.
I like how
sorry.
The show relies like when the kaijus are more like, single-minded, like they're like, trying to siphon off an energy source or they're trying to destroy this one thing. They then rely more on the human drama surrounding it. They'll like have like a subplot about like a family member or something. So I think there's a great balance, I think, in this show. They know, which works for an episodic show where you gotta fling off concepts one after the other. You're going wild and crazy trying to like, because you know what? The 2026 is the 30th anniversary of the show. And back then it was the 30th anniversary of Ultraman. So
progression of time.
Sucks, dude.
We gotta stop that.
So I'm trying to say, we're trying to go for something different, which I think really works, is that every episode is so ambitious. They're going for some weird ass concepts, and yet it still stays Ultraman as hell, as well as being very, very 90s. This is one of the most 90s shows ever put from your eyeballs.
But it's 90s buddy. In a relaxing way.
It's so relaxing, dude. It's so relaxing.
Honestly.
Dude, just wait until like the later episodes. This is going to get like obnoxiously 90s in a very, very fun way.
Two weird Russ comparisons, but it gives me like the feeling I get when I look at like Epcot stuff, like old Epcot stuff.
Oh my god, there's so much Epcot looking shit in this show.
Well, both Epcot looking shit, like 90s geometric pattern, like simple shape logo design and all that, but also just like a feeling of like super science, the future is coming, but different than 60s, different than Ultraman.
60s Ultraman has a different idea of futurism.
Right. And I know 90s is very like end of history stuff and like, scary stuff could be around the corner, but if you just sit down and make a plan for it, it'll all work out. Because like 60s stuff is always great, man, of history stuff. 90s is like, oh, don't worry, the intelligence the managerial state can figure this out if we all just put our heads together. Which
Nostradamus said, the end of the world was coming in the late 90s, so that's kind of in the horizon. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah, but all I was gonna say earlier, I just I really enjoy Tiga, and and I lost it. I totally lost what I was gonna say. Uh, oh,
Just a good show.
oh yeah, and
Good show.
it's just a really good show, and just like I even to get into a specific like the bones of it, like I wrote down some of the places they go to in the show. And sometimes with Toku, you feel like, oh, they went to the quarry, they went to the forest, they went to here and there. I feel like the show, I'm still seeing new places they're going to, new places they're fighting in, or just a different vibe every episode. I'm like, I can't say there's many Toku shows that kind of hit that feeling of like, what am I gonna watch this week?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a very special show. They definitely ran into budgeting issues with this one. But it works out in the end because people still talk about the show. People still buy shit of the show. So yeah, in the moment, it sucks that you spent way too much money, but it will pay off dividends in the future, both culturally and maybe financially. You don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an old thing you can rely on, you know? It's a good thing to make high quality stuff.
Yes.
And now I want a figure arts of Tiga, which is my problem. But that's, I mean,
good luck with finding that cheap.
I know. I think they might have said they're doing something with it, but I'm probably wrong.
They are, and it's going to be over $100.
Okay.
Well, that's every figure now, so you know.
Before we wrap up, two small things. One, this show loves. They use the same fucking sound effects bank as 90s Pokemon. They straight up do. Exact same sound effects.
Yeah, they do.
The same. It's very comforting. That's like a comfort shit for me. But it's very funny. Oh my god, the punching sound effects, the dun type sound effects, everything. Beautiful.
They the electric sounds they use.
The electric sound is the exact same as Pikachu's Thunderbolt. Yes.
It's fucking like it's like Doom. Like it's like it's crazy.
Yeah. Second, we got our first Kaiju versus Kaiju fight in the last episode.
Oh yeah. We did.
It was beautiful. Where we have this old monster, the dome monster who did with the tentacles in the amusement park, and he returns all of a sudden, like as almost like a jump scare. Like, wait, who's that? Is that an old one? I can't remember if this is new or old. And then it's like he makes the dome. It's like, oh shit, it's that one. And then the dome gets destroyed by the other kaiju, and the guts guys are like, what the fuck? He can do that? Like physically overpowered, like shatters like CG glass.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
We didn't need our nitrogen gear for this one.
Thanks, Kaiju Man, for making our job a little easier.
Yeah, I want to give a special shout out to Tiga for bullying the blind in that episode.
Oh my god, yes. It's a whole like gag. He does a backflip and then suddenly stops as if that will like make it so like literally he stops at the very last second and the monster still doesn't see him.
He keeps his leg raised mid kick.
It's like red light, green light shit. It's hilarious.
I think one kind of cute thing is that the kaiju tries to replicate his arm movements.
Yeah, when he tries to the transformation arm movement. Yeah.
Yeah, and he gets pissed that he can't do it.
Can't do anything.
That's kind of cute.
That's awesome.
Now he's dead.
Can I shout out an episode real quick? Just because
real quick.
I thoroughly enjoyed this episode, but I also got the feeling, hey, maybe it's beloved and I just haven't checked the Reddit thread or whatever. I love the episode with Debin, the little alien of the circus performers.
God, that's
I get 100% see an angry post going, why are we stuck with this filler shit? Who gives a fuck about these little circus weirdos? Why are we paying attention to this? Who cares? I'm just sitting there like, Debin's cute.
I love that episode because it's just straight up, let's lie to the government so we can keep our oomph or scrimble.
Yes. We were talking about Daigo's characterization. I thought about that where he almost has like an annoyed expression on his face and he goes, oh man, like a sitcom dad about these creepy little alien guy. Goofballs. It's fun. Yeah.
Every generation gets its own Pigmon.
So true.
Yes.
Everyone. It still continues to this day. Ultraman
Teo, right?
Teo is
has a
getting
little
its own little
Scrimblow.
Scrimblow. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
A
my
little
gosh.
pink
the Scrimblow
guy.
Named Poochie, not to be confused with Simpsons Poochie.
It is not named Poochie.
It is named Poochie.
No.
I'm gonna with you.
Now I'm thinking about him, and if he's not on screen, I'm going to be asking what's he's up to. So
I know what joke I'm making weekly.
Yeah. Just the only other episode I want to bring up, and we don't have to go too deep into it. What did you think of the two-parter? It's the first two-parter in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's another one.
It's the first two-parter and the only two-parter of this batch.
Really? Oh, yeah. Of the first 26, I don't know if they have another two-parter at any point.
I thought it was
interesting. The underwater fight scene.
Impressive.
Impressive. They tried their best. I was sitting there like, the sound effects are carrying a lot of it, and they're trying to go for a floaty feel, but I'm like, man, I wish I could go back in time and give them it's probably over budget. The episode went over budget already, but I'd love to give them another $1 million to try and figure out how to truly get like bubble effects, water, go really crazy with it. But overall, I was impressed with it. I thought the action for the most part was really solid.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like we didn't talk a lot about it this episode just because most of it was like good.
Right.
I do want to call that episode out for one thing. For some reason, Daigo and everyone else keeps saying that Tiga lost that first battle.
Yeah.
Far as I know, that robot blew himself up because of Tiga.
Yeah.
So I think Daigo is being a little too hard on himself.
Yeah.
It's a hero mentality.
Also, Daigo being like stranded in like the ocean, but only like the bottom half of him is wet because they didn't want to get Nagano's perfect hair like wet or anything.
Really good hair. You wouldn't want to mess with that either. Come on.
Hey, they let him take a dip in the fog episode.
True.
He went full Kamen Rider left in the river type deal.
I guess he didn't have rehearsal that day.
So true. And also its color timer ran out in the two-parter. First time that's happened this show.
Oh yeah.
It's the first time I've seen a color timer where it runs out and the Ultraman just doesn't die.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, doesn't Ultraman just straight up fucking die if his color timer dies?
I think that's just a rule for the original guy.
I think that's what it is. Huh.
Boy, Ultraman got the raw end of that deal, didn't he?
Tiga's so fucking overpowered compared to
he bought a
OG
generic
Ultraman.
one off he bought a generic color timer off like
Temu.
Planet M83 Amazon or whatever,
We gave him
M83's the band.
We gave him the wrong kind of color timer as a joke.
Zoffy playing a prank on him.
Zoffy, you dickhead, come on.
He's such a
yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Great episode. I really enjoyed the stretch. Probably more than the first stretch, even though we liked it too. This was the one, but like every episode had a command of my attention, whereas the last one I just felt like there was I was like, what's going on? This is so fast paced. If I look away for 2 minutes, it's or not 2 minutes, but like 20 seconds, it's gone.
I paced my binge of these episodes a lot better than last time. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I got down to the wire here, fellas.
Anyway.
Quick question of the week. Since so much of the show is like genre and pastiche and illusion, are there any kind of genres you want to look into? Or the way I phrased it, I did the Muppet. What movie would you replace the Muppets with? What movie would you like to just insert Ultraman into? What genre? What style?
God.
Put Ultraman in Eyes Wide Shut.
I was thinking put Ultraman in like the billion like professional assassin movies we get these days.
Oh. John Wick just has a deal.
Just fucking like put him smack dab in one of those conflicts, and then it's like, this assassins versus assassins plot going on. Also, Ultraman's there in the background. I don't know why he's there. He's just there.
Oh yeah.
Ultra 7 Samurai.
Wow. I was gonna say like an old like John Woo Hong Kong gangster movie, but one of them is like, oh, I could turn into Ultraman, by the way.
Yeah, it's like a secret identity.
That could be a good episode. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, overall, really fun series of episodes. Stix or Hunter, is there anything you want to plug real quick?
Well, Spider Slash on everything except Letterboxd. That is Spider Slash _. I fucked up. I am not getting a video out this month. There is no way in hell. I will try to get it out like early next month, and I'll try to get like a small one out there that same month too, just so that way I don't break my my numbered streak. But yeah, I've said it. I'm talking about Chris Stuckman's movie. I'm talking about Shelby Oaks. It's the second YouTuber movie I'm going to be reviewing this year. And it's the worst one.
You're watching the watchers, the YouTuber. You're YouTubing the YouTubers.
Yeah, but I'm not watching the ones that like are getting critically acclaimed. Like, oh yeah, I saw Backrooms. I'm not reviewing Backrooms.
He's not reviewing Obsession. He's reviewing Markiplier and Chris Stuckman.
Yeah, I didn't even hate Iron Lung. But it's like there's a big difference between that and fucking Backrooms. Like,
I should preface, I appreciated Iron Lung. I like that he was trying something with one person. It was very long, and I think I kind of gave up on the premise about 45 minutes in, and I'm like, okay, I'm good for it. If I wasn't in a Discord call watching with friends, I probably would have just like
it didn't. I didn't give up on it. I didn't give up on it. It had my attention, but I'm there with you. I think it's impressive, I guess. But like, yeah, I'm not talking about one of the good ones. I'm not even talking about like Talk to Me, made by a bunch of YouTubers too. No, I'm talking about Shelby Oaks.
I think I was going to watch that one, and then I got lazy, and then there was some hype around it as like at least interesting.
There was, yeah, because it's also a Kickstarter movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm keeping everyone here with this. But it's the most money a film has ever made on Kickstarter. It made like $1 million.
Wow.
Because people believed in like Chris Stuckman. People like Chris Stuckman. I like Chris Stuckman. I don't hate the guy. I was gonna donate to that Kickstarter, but then I watched the fucking movie. But I will get more into detail with that when I eventually make that video. Expected sometime early June, probably. It's not going to be long. But that is it from me. Outside of that, you can see me talking about Star Fox. I've moved on from Digital Circus. I'll be talking about Star Fox now.
Wow.
It's a digital circus of its own with all those animals. Am I right, fellas?
Right, come on, folks. It's starting to sound like our freaking capital. This is the most political I've ever got on the damn episode or on the damn show. And and it seems like freaking Andros is in charge right now.
All right, let's
come on, keep the politics out of Ultraman.
Stix, for the love of God, and get us to the finish line.
On Blue Sky. I'm on Letterboxd's RBPS. I'm signing the fuck out soon.
Yeah. And you can check out twitch.tv/lpclam. We just did Alan's going on a big business trip and is out of town for a bit. So we had a special STEM-ter Day stream. I'm gonna upload the VOD for that on YouTube. But I'm always trying to
STEM so much.
No, that's Alan's shtick, is they just say STEM every 10 minutes if they could. But we did have STEM today. We watched the Future is Wild, the BBC Animal Planet co-production where they made up funny fake animals that probably could exist but probably wouldn't in the future. It's all speculative evolution stuff that now is laughably silly, but I still quite enjoy it. And then we also played Spore. So those are the kind of streams we do where we try to make something weird and goofy every Saturday. And I always appreciate it. I think our chat's very nice. So I'd love anybody who might be listening to check it out sometime. Or don't, you could watch more Queso, whatever Queso's playing. Do either of you know who Queso is?
I know who Queso is. I've never watched even more than
I know.
like 5
I just did the
minutes of
video
him.
where he ate the burger, where he talked about
Wait,
the different
Queso.
burgers he do.
Oh, that guy. Oh, God.
I know he really wants to fuck Chris Redfield. That's all I know about him.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah, he does.
Hey, happy Pride. Maybe I respect this guy more. Anyway. So yeah, thank you. And like we say at the beginning of our episode, every share counts, and we'd love to get out there more and spread the positivity. So anyway, thank you. Here, I had the sign off from the last episode. All right, are we ready? Are we ready?
I think.
Wanna yap, dude, baby, yap even longer. Embrace love now.
Oh, please subscribe.
Please sing.
Wanna yap, dude, baby, yap even longer. Embrace love now. Anyway.
All right, we're good. Signing
I always forget
off.
the tune. Bye.